Yuan Bingyan's tax evasion shocked the entertainment industry. She tried her best to clean up her crimes, and her loyal fans were even fanatical to help her. Yuan Bingyan has appeared frequently recently. She caused an uproar because of tax evasion by the company. Later, Yuan posted an apology statement on the internet, and fans actively cooperated to whitewash him. Some people even tried to shirk responsibility, claiming that the company's financial personnel were unprofessional, which caused Yuan to be implicated. However, this accusation is obviously untenable. How can a company's tax issues be controlled by only one financial officer? As a public figure, Yuan not only needs to be responsible for his own actions, but also should pay attention to and manage the company's actions, otherwise the consequences will be disastrous. As it stands, the fact that a company can rescind shows that there are no economic and tax issues, but that alone does not prove that the company had resolved the issues prior to revocation, nor does it represent the innocence of employees when the company was exposed. The official statement stated that the employee involved in the case would not be wronged, and the employee had been refusing to make up the payment when he was first found out. The relevant department urged him many times and ignored it, and finally took legal measures. As for some of the comments made by fans, there is no basis for it. The company is completely owned by Yuan, and all important decisions must be made by her. The financial staff is just an ordinary employee, earning pitifully little money. Why are risks such as tax evasion involved? Accountants have no incentive to risk non-compliance, and the savings don't go to their pockets. It's really speechless. It's really unfortunate that this financial person is in such a situation. He is punished and bears the pressure of public opinion. Yuan's image has taken a turn for the better, and she seems to have been working hard on her plans for a comeback, with upcoming dramas offering her a chance to return to acting and make money. In order to alleviate the impact of previous negative incidents on her reputation, she chose to whitewash, hoping to win back the support of some fans and audiences. However, what she did not gain too much tolerance from netizens. Once the new drama starts, her actions and remarks will still be monitored and criticized. In fact, her work has been edited many times, and her scenes have been continuously reduced in order to pass multiple censorships. In order to broadcast as soon as possible and ensure the maximum profit, the crew can't lose too much even though they only make a small amount of money. Therefore, during the pre-promotion and broadcast period of TV dramas, there is almost no on-site promotion and production of promotional materials for these TV dramas. In addition, the male lead actor has been very reluctant to have anything to do with Yuan. After the fan mobbing incident was exposed that year, some people revealed that many celebrities were suspected of paying taxes collectively. Being as an example, to avoid repeating the same mistakes. However, what is surprising is that in recent years, there are quite a few celebrities who have been chased after taxes and condemned by public opinion for this matter. Some even refuse to fulfill the payment after multiple reminders. Such behavior is really embarrassing. There are many people who have been banned for making mistakes and now want to return to the stage, and Yuan is one of them. The reason why they do this is because it is too easy to make money in the entertainment industry. Even before Yuan became a top-notch person, she already had her own company, and because the tax that was recovered was as high as 1 million, one can imagine how considerable her annual income is. But due to the outbreak of the incident, she lost all her wealth and honor overnight, which made her very dissatisfied and desperate. Therefore, it is understandable that these celebrity laundering behaviors may be related to the company's mishandling, but it does not mean that we can fully accept such behaviors. Paying taxes is a necessary obligation of every citizen, and the income of artists is already very high, let alone the responsibility to pay taxes cannot be evaded, nor can they try to take advantage of legal loopholes. If such behavior is recognized, other band stars will follow suit, which will not only have a negative impact on the entire entertainment industry, but also make mistakes costless and unacceptable. 02. Yuan Bingyan Yaya's makeup style was leaked. It's a pity, it's not so easy to come back. It seems that the stars in the entertainment industry are really changing. The veil of the scandal was accidentally lifted, as if blown by the wind, everything was exposed. Zhang Shuang, Ding Lun, Yuan Bingyan, and other celebrities are frequent visitors on the hot search list. It seems that they accidentally stepped on a bunch of minefields on the road of choosing a career, and as a result, their future was lost. At the beginning, maybe they were also struggling desperately to chase the pinnacle of their careers, but they didn't expect that they would jump into a bloody drama with a single thought. It's like the plots in TV dramas. You can rely on your face to make a living, but you insist on putting yourself in it. What a fool. Presumably these stars are also regretting that they did not hear the alarm bells from the heavenly soldiers. If they could go back to the past, they would definitely retreat like a tug of war. Even if they retreated a long way, they must avoid the pits of these scandals. But life is like this. There are always unexpected twists and turns and surprises. It may also be that these scandals are a wake-up call for them, making them re-examine their own lives and careers, so that they can truly see the bottom of their feet. I hope these stars can learn from the scandal and get back on their feet. I don't know what kind of challenges and opportunities there will be in the next stop. As long as they maintain a positive attitude and cultivate their acting skills and moral cultivation, maybe the next peak is waiting for them not far away. Yuan Bingyan's tax turmoil is really embarrassing. A year on, her career seems more frozen than ice cream in a cold room. After all, in this circle, without the support of resources, it is like crossing a monk to find a water source, which is even more difficult. I'm envious when I say it. Weibo can't make money. Of course she can be a rich and powerful capitalist rotor. Moreover, it is not an easy task to resume work. I am not Yuan Bingyan. An opportunity came. It would be a blessing if one's upcoming drama could be aired in parallel, just like putting a flaming skirt on a frozen penguin. However, having said that, this circle is cruel and ruthless. She may really have to find a way out outside the circle. Or maybe she could consider changing careers and become an ice cream seller. After all, she should have experience with cold things. Yuan Bingyan's current situation is indeed a bit time-consuming, waiting for the opportunity to come, hoping to become a hot topic of discussion like in the past. If it is unnatural, she may really only be able to continue to be a local tyrant on Weibo at home up. The company stated that they tried their best to get rid of Yuan Bingyan's responsibility, but the reason was actually that the company's agency business was not fulfilled in time. The generation gap is a bit like an automatic deduction business. Could it be that the company's computer lost a line and forgot to press the button? It may be that their computer automatically activated the free buckle mode after seeing Yuan Bingyan's name, and make it public, and guarantee to actively cooperate with the rectification. Wow, what a treat. They should make a movie called Brave Nya. Maybe they can consider selling this story to Hollywood, and the comedy film market is destined to be hot. However, the key issue is that before the incident was exposed, Yuan Bingyan was actually the major shareholder of the company. What a coincidence. Maybe while she kept silent, she secretly smiled from ear to ear holding the equity certificate. It was not until July 3rd last year, when the incident was revealed, that she withdrew from the company's legal person image. Seeing that this classmate Yuan Bingyan is a ruthless businessman, she pushed all the responsibilities away, and then got off the boat with all her equity. Yes, there is nothing suspicious about this matter at all, just like saying that you have not eaten chicken cake after eating a piece of chocolate cake. In fact, I dare say that if we investigate, maybe we will find that Yuan Bingyan is an outstanding magician in his position, and he has long disappeared before the sun. I heard a staggering story. Yuan Bingyan, a goddess in the entertainment industry, seemed to be caught in a tax turmoil. Fans said that she was just cheated by that Huanru Century company. They said that because Yuan Bingyan's tax violations were not as strict as evasion and deduction, they could only be regarded as withholding but not withholding. It was simply used by the legal person who likes to take the blame for Rushaji. These fans also claimed that Yuan Bingyan was not responsible for the cancellation after the package. It seems that she has become everyone's mouth, which is really amazing. Disaster. Said that this illegal company was established by Zero Media, and Yuan Bingyan was just made into a legal person by them, just to take the blame for them? This is really a wonderful hot potato strategy, and all violations of the law have nothing to do with the beauty herself, which makes people have to admire their creativity. It seems that the stories in the entertainment industry will never lack drama and gripping emotional plots, and they are also accused of being innocent scapegoats. I hope all this can come to light as soon as possible, so that we can see the real brilliance of the beauties, instead of being used as a sad code to make a TV series. From a fan's point of view, we always think it's impossible for our idols to do that kind of thing. However, if we think from the perspective of passers-by, we will feel that knowing people, knowing faces, not knowing hearts. After all, formal media have reported on the whole internet, and the public crime money has been paid. The punishment for Yuan Bingyan herself should indeed be like treat other hard-working artists equally. Can you get special treatment just because you are an idol? Of course, I'm just teasing you here. Don't forget that celebrities are also ordinary people, and they also make mistakes. Reports and punishments by regular media are for the purpose of maintaining public order and reporting ethics. Whether it is Yuan Bingyan or other kung fu artists, they should be treated fairly. In the end, everyone is equal before the law. Stars are really a special group of people. People enjoy the admiration of fans, but they still have to use various means to evade tax obligations. This is really embarrassing for ordinary people who work hard to deduct taxes. The state is vigorously cracking down on tax issues, but these artists just don't live up to their expectations, and they still hit the guns. They wanted to get away with it, but they were always exposed in the end. In fact, they did it for themselves. After all, the tax issue is not a child's play. If it is exposed for a while, it will be let and done. It's a piece ravenous to attempt to try not to pay burdens despite the fact that you as of now have such a major league salary. It's no big surprise that a few customary individuals will grind their teeth when they read such news. All things considered, they make a solid effort to deduct expenses, and watching others play stunts to sidestep charges is bound to overreact. I trust that these specialists will learn an adequate number of examples, sincerely satisfy their duty commitments. Lastly, as people of note, their conduct will set a model for the general public and fans. With respect to us standard individuals, we still sincerely deduct charges as per the guidelines, and we are likewise designated by the Tax Collection Division by any stretch of the imagination. 270 million, this is truly going to give her the title of Hot Pursuit Sovereign. Yuan Bingyan appears to have arrived at another level. The ubiquity before the episode was sufficiently not, and it has turned into a well-known search quality. How much remarkable execution does it take? Believe it or not, exhausted performers are like searing volcanoes with themselves, and regardless of the situation, they can constantly create a ruckus. These melon-eating individuals don't become weary of watching the energy, they are just running to these hot inquiry things, similar to a gathering of hungry peacocks, pursuing tattle news brimming with flashes. Nonetheless, having said that, Yuan Bingyan's hot inquiry episode appears to have added a superfluous loss of motion to her. At last, every time she's targeted is a second to test her standing in picture. I really want to believe that she can emerge from this wave and recover her astonishing light. Eventually, to be a craftsman requires high temperature, yet additionally genuine ability and well-being. Allow us to keep on focusing on Yuan Bingyan's future patterns. I accept she will actually want to show her solidarity in the unrest. All things considered, Yuan Bingyan isn't so natural to be wrecked by a little moving inquiry. We are hanging tight for the objective. The divine beings who have idealized themselves into the job. Furthermore, Yuan Bingyan's shape helps individuals to remember purple glucose confections, and her energetic demeanor appears to direct the crowd into her sweet world. In any case, I need to concede that in this purple craze, Yuan Bingyan's demeanor is likewise very rich and fluctuated, as though there are endless original thoughts bouncing to her. She is no question a little pixie with spilling over inventiveness. Interestingly, Guo's Zayading's to Shanaya is all the more tranquil and consistent, similar to a scholarly novel radiating a scholarly environment. As the principal competitor in the chief gathering, she should have vast abilities and awesome thoughts, and individuals anticipate the shocks she brings to us. In spite of the fact that there was a little mishap and afterward Guo-style to Shanaya showed up. Like a peaceful and obvious older sibling, her presentation will make individuals inebriated, as though they are in the mountains and feel the serenity and warmth of nature. In any case, frankly, albeit the looks and articulations of these two entertainers are unique, the two of them give individuals an exceptional appeal. Whether it's lively and charming or tranquil and consistent, you can find her character and disposition out and about of acting. Presently I simply trust that there will be no more mishaps during their recording. Make sure to walk cautiously, so as not to add loss of motion to the team. I accept they will show what them can do with their solidarity and give us a work blissful in shocks. Yuan Bingyan is actually a hotly debated issue. She is by all accounts continuously doing a few stunts to try things out, which makes netizens erratic. Be that as it may, the protective cap on her body may not be decreased by any stretch of the imagination, very much like an exemplary delayed bomb, continuously trusting that the second will detonate. The illustrations gained from the past are easy to the point that the quantity of individuals can be overpowered, very much like her fans are presumably leaping to attempt, who would rather not see their deity can get back into the game. Discussing which, on the off chance that this privilege's security goes excessively far, couldn't it be a piece like a road sham? She must be cautious consistently to try not to be the objective of public analysis once more. Also, assuming she truly succeeds, it isn't sure that different specialists will begin to follow after accordingly. Eventually, craftsmen will be a lot of phantoms who are reluctant to be forlorn. Perhaps it's simply the start. What a hopeless battle this is. The picture taker made an uneven positive openness at home. Isn't this a commonplace kid who is naughty and a tad of a kid film and TV craftsman? It's unsure that he needs to utilize this disturbance to demonstrate his feeling of presence, and the last move to hold onto power might be energizing and cool. Subsequently, when the video was conveyed, it was gotten by watchmen of different significant stages quickly. They are superior to specialists, with sharp eyes and speedy hands, however they are not so quick as the messenger sibling. Presently it's getting energetic. It appears to be that the entire individuals are focusing on this photograph openness occasion. Let me prepare for some popcorn and adorableness, and watch while making mannequins. I like this celebration. I realized that I erased the video before the episode occurred, and afterward enrolled a record. Isn't this simply a delightful edgeball? Purposefully, deliberately, is it to cause everybody to feel that he is simply an unadulterated and honest horde of spectators? This stunt is truly shrewd. It is just a high-level course in fan brain research. She was accused this time. Fans hopped up and felt that the entire situation was a scheme coordinated by Yuan Bingyan herself. Unfortunately, everybody's consideration has been redirected to this photograph openness wave. This is intentionally disparaging Yuan Bingyan. It was consistent and magnificent. In any case, having said that, everybody thinks often such a huge amount about the openness. Is it since Yuan Bingyan's appearance is excessively astounding, and the overpowering charm makes individuals need to stop? Haha, it appears to be that albeit this picture taker has ownership, he has brought everybody a major diversion feast. At any rate, with an ability like him, media outlets is truly clamoring. It appears to be that Yuan Bingyan's vocation resembles a lost bunny in a labyrinth. Each time it was somewhat, only a bit of touch, and it was nearly communicated. Sadly, the stages dare not face challenges, inspired by a paranoid fear of being communicated. As a matter of fact, this sort of hazard isn't something everybody can bear, very much like opening a family. AliExpress, which sells blossoms, shut down before the blossoms sprouted, which is truly upsetting. Nonetheless, I need to feel for Yuan Bingyan. As a matter of fact, every one of her works have been surveyed, and they are nearly communicated. This feeling resembles eating a major dinner, yet was informed that there is no feast card eventually. Will you not surrender? Furthermore, there might be a great deal of her fans. However long it is communicated, it is ensured that everything is good to go. Eventually, fans are weeders. However long there are her works, they should be sold out. The force of our fan economy might be too large. Despite the fact that it isn't the most ideal time for Yuan Bingyan to return, she is still on the hot hunt list, which causes individuals to appreciate her arranging skill. Might it be said that he is subtly arranging his rebound despite his good faith? Perhaps she's conversing with a little soul not too far off, taking a gander at how to resurrect her profession. Or perhaps she simply needs a little karma. Life resembles a toaster oven. Now and then you need to squeeze it a couple of additional times to get it cut to wonderful bread. Come on, Yuan Bingyan. We anticipate your rebound to marble.